So first is up is the agree, disagree, or unsure. So the questions we have for you are: is it fine for someone under the age of 21 to have a little bit of alcohol every now and again? Most truck drivers don't have a fatal accident. It is okay to drive drunk if it is an emergency.
Drunk driving is the operation of a vehicle while under the influence of alcohol. 29% of all motor vehicle accidents are caused by driving when drunk. 17% of drunk drivers are under the age of 21, and alcohol is the most used drug among teenagers who are also just learning to drive, so they are more susceptible.
Drunk driving can have an effect on you and others. It can cause harm to yourself or others, death for yourself or others, financial costs, suspended license, and jail.
There are many reasons for why a teenager may drink and drive. They may do it because they are pressured by their peers, because they don't care or think that anything will happen to them. Peer pressure is the most common reason that teenagers will drink, and many drink simply out of curiosity or to feel good.
Although only around 1% of car crashes are fatal, the rate of injury is very high. Around 10,000 people are killed by drunk driving per year. Drinking and driving can result in fines, jail time, and suspension of license. So in 2005, Sean Carter went out drinking with his friends. He didn't have a plan for a sober driver and got into an accident. Sean suffered a traumatic brain injury and lost the ability to walk or talk. Today, Carter travels the country and shares his story as a warning against drinking and driving.
And now we're going to play our video.
A Hays County jury is going home for the night after deliberating for more than 3 hours now, trying to decide how long an admitted drunk driver will serve for killing a father and his unborn child. Testimony wrapped up today with one key witness, Shayna Elliott, the driver herself.
KVUE's Christy Millward has been following the case all week, and she shows us what's going into the jury's decision.
22-year-old Shayna Elliott took the stand today telling Christian Guerrero and her family that she's sorry and asks for forgiveness every single day.
Ma'am, would you please state your name for the record?
Shayna Elliott.
Shayna Elliott told the jury her choice to drink and drive was the worst decision of her life. She talked about her childhood, saying her dad died when she was young. She had an abusive stepfather, and her mother suffered from bipolar disorder. She said she coped by using drugs and drinking.
As soon as the accident happened, I knew that I made the worst decision ever.
The state pushed for jail time, asking the jury to make a statement to the community about drinking and driving.
So is it fair to say you knew the consequences of making the decision on August 2nd, 2016 that you did before you made that decision?
Yes.
And you did it anyways?
Yes.
The defense said Elliott is remorseful and takes responsibility for the crash.
Do you regret that decision?
Yes.
It was a bad decision, wasn't it?
The worst.
Jamie Haynes, Elliott's ex-boyfriend's mother, testified urging for probation.
I think she will talk to people. I think she will use this to help other people. She's not a bad person. She made a horrible decision, and it was a horrible mistake, and it caused a horrible outcome.
An outcome that changed the life of Christian Guerrero forever. She cried in the courtroom for her husband and unborn child, who she will never see again. Elliott will serve half of her sentence before she would be eligible for parole, but she will have to serve at least 2 years behind bars. She's already been in jail for 1.5 years. Reporting in San Marcos, Christy Millward, KVUE News.
Next up is our PSA.
Man, this party sure has been a blast, but I'm ready to go home. I hope my buddy's sober enough to drive.
Man, ready to go?
Are you drunk?
What are you, some kind of narc? Let's get out of here.
No, man. Neither of us in any condition to drive.
Oh, come on, what's the worst that could happen?
Drunk driving is 25 times more likely to get into a crash, and 28 people die every day from drunk driving. Come on, man. Do you just want to be another statistic?
Whatever, man. Have fun being a loser.
Don't become another statistic. Don't drink and drive.